We're off to Annapolis Royal today. We're going to go look at some historic gardens and see some wisteria. I've never seen wisteria before. This is so exciting. Welcome to the Annapolis Royal Historic Gardens in Nova Scotia, Canada. The rhododendrons are just starting to bloom, and I admit we are, I think, about a week early. I might come back in a couple of weeks just to see how the rose garden's doing. There are 17 acres of amazing gardens here, and it is worth repeating a visit if you have a chance. I believe the gardens are open year-round and daily from 9 to 5, but I think they're only maintained from May to September, which is also when their admission is in effect. I think we paid $19.50 per adult, and I know seniors and students and children have discounts. When you first arrive, you pay for your admission here in the gift shop, and there's no fee for parking. There were a lot of unique finds in this gift shop. The local artists who sell their little treasures here are amazing. I found some sun catchers made out of seashells and resin and drawn. Oh my goodness, they were the most beautiful things I've ever seen. I'm always collecting seashells when walking on the beach, and I never know what to do with them. I just put them in a basket and throw them in the bathroom. Here they are, scallop shell sun catchers. Aren't they beautiful? While I was filming, I wasn't sure if it was capturing them, but look, I didn't even notice there was one made out of a crab shell. But yeah, I didn't think it was doing them justice. $94. I actually didn't even notice the price tag. I didn't buy one, but I just found them beautiful. In the summer, Nova Scotia is full of tourists, and if you happen to make your way all the way to Annapolis Royal, you should definitely check out these historic gardens. There's the wisteria. I see it.
These haven't even started yet. Not enough sun, you think?
Oh, look at that one.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Upside down like
Let's go this way.
You didn't want a shot this way? Look at this shot. Later on.
That's all wisteria vine.
Mm-hmm.
Neat.
A couple of years, this will be amazing. Just packed.
We arrived on a Thursday morning, I think around 10 a.m., and it just so happened to be the day that they do all the maintenance. Lawn mowing, weed whacking, tillers, you know, all those noisy things. You wouldn't think that it would make a difference walking around the garden knowing that people are maintaining it and taking care of it, but we've also been here when they haven't been doing those things, and it does make a big difference. There's something in this garden bed. He just jumped. Oh, it's a bird. Mondays and Fridays, they apparently don't do any maintenance. Those are the days that are pure silent. Even when people walk around the garden, when there's no noise going on, they tend to whisper to each other as they're walking along.
How little they are back there. I mean, they're monsters. Yeah, this is nice. The lambs here.
I
And
think
it grows and grows. So. You can just screw it right into the bottom of this thing. Kitchen buttons. These roses are already popping. see what kind of fireworks we got. Or just watch Dave's roses.
Man, that U is really bushing out. Holy cow.
Yeah. Send you by yourself next time. That's cool. Look at that bark. It's like a golden birch or something. I lied. It is a maple tree.
Is it?
I didn't even look at that. That's the leaves. Oh, look at that. Still got the maple leaf structure. But it's no, it doesn't really. That's cool though. I like the bark. Look at them all. So what did people do then? In real, back in these times, they just got stung every day? I guess it's just protected now. Back in the day, they probably would have... Man, look at that. How thick that is.
Look how big those blooms are.
That's amazing. They're so pretty. You're like, look at it, you just like a little tiny nugget turns into this monster. Like,
Crazy.
yeah.
Look at the pink one. Oh my goodness. Oh, look, bamboo in behind there.
Ah, yes. The bamboo we didn't know grew in these parts. That's cool. That'd make a great hedge or fence.
Nice breeze here. Oh my. The struggle is real. Poor Bella. He's all trapped by the tree.
There. A showy lantern. Icayanthus campanulatus.
Good job, honey.
Campanulatus? Jeez. Latin, not my strong suit. These are rhodos. 100%.
Look at them in the shade and just loving their life in the shade.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, look at how beautiful these flowers are.
that shot.
Holy cow. Oh my goodness. What have we landed in? You're my view.
They're everywhere. Well, not so much over there. I like these ones. These are nice too. These are azaleas.
The smell.
Oh, and a yellow one.
That looks incredible.
It does. I would take that yellow in my yard.
Holy cow, it's a stand out. Look at me.
Hey everybody. Come see how good I look.
So these historic gardens have been around since 1981. They weren't somebody's old backyard or anything like that. This was actually a community project and it was built from the ground up to showcase the crazy rich history of this area. We're talking 400 years of gardening from the French and the Acadians to the British. Each section is designed to reflect a different time period, which is kind of cool. It's part garden, part history lesson, and I'm here for it.
It's legit in the ground. You can go up there, looks like. I got a nice backyard view, eh?
Yeah, no kidding. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, it's weird how it curls up.
On our way out, I just had to see the wisteria one last time. It's definitely something I wish I could put into my garden.
Into all the stages. Like boop, 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 boop. You can see the two eyes and the big nose. I'm sure this thing comes alive at night. Just in like Lord of the Rings.
The entrance and exit to the gardens is just through that back door there. So coming and going will just be through the gift shop. After the gardens, we headed just down the street into the town of Annapolis Royal, and let me tell you, it's like stepping into the past. It was a beautiful, hot, sunny day, and Dave really wanted some ice cream. We walked along the waterfront, we checked out Queen's Wharf, and we just took our time exploring the streets. Every corner is full of charm. Little shops, historic buildings, that small maritime vibe, you know? There are a few souvenir shops and restaurants, but there's also some private residences that line this wharf. We stopped at Queen's Wharf. It's this quiet little spot right on the water, and honestly, it's got such a calm and peaceful vibe. You can see the boats and hear the water lapping. It's the kind of place you just want to sit for a minute and take it all in. Not fancy, but there's something really grounding about it. I guess that's why they put those nice red chairs for us to sit. This spot has been here since the 1740s. Originally, it was called the King's Wharf, and it was the main drop off point for tons of stuff like troops and weapons, supplies for Fort Anne. When Queen Victoria came to throne in 1837, they switched the name to the Queen's Wharf. This monument is new, and we were surprised to see it. It's to honor the Great Canadian Upheaval, the Grand Dérangement. Around 1664, Acadians were forced off this very wharf. Acadians were French folks who settled here way back in the 1600s. They were farmers, fishers, and families, until the British kicked them out in 1755. The memorial was placed in December of 2024, exactly 269 years after the event. And looking out over those waters, it really hits home just how it started as a deportation point and turned into part of a cultural survival, not just a loss. So when you see it on screen, you're looking at a place of heartbreak, but also remembrance and respect for a community that refused to be erased. This is Fort Anne, Canada's oldest national historic site. Back in the day, this place was the hotspot for battles between the French and the British. These grassy walls, they've seen it all. Sieges, power struggles, you name it. Kind of wild to walk through it like it's just any other park now. We've been to this fort several times, and this cannon always catches my eye. It's covered in beautiful detailing that would have been cast right into the metal. It's likely bronze, which explains the greenish-blue patina that formed over time. This bad boy has a name. It's called La Rusissante, something like that. I have no doubt I probably just butchered that, so don't come for me, French speakers. My DNA does say that I'm mostly British. This was built in 1629, and Fort Anne started out as a Scottish fort before the French and the British fought over it for over a century. It changed hands 13 times. That's how many times the French and British swapped control. It's been through it. The grounds are actually a star-shaped design. When you look down from above, you can see the fort is actually shaped like a star. Those grassy points aren't just for show. That's a classic Vauban-style fortification. It's from the early 1700s, and it was designed so defenders could cover every angle. So it's not just decoration, it was for strategy. I'm really sorry I didn't bring my drone today. The French built a dark cavern here in 1702 as a place to put their gunpowder.
That's it. Tiny little hole.
remember it stunk last time.
Yeah.
That wasn't open before.
The top?
That little cubby there.
Yeah, maybe it's for ventilation, just so it doesn't stink so bad. But if you want, I can go in. This is sketch.
Oh, it stinks in there.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us on our walk today. Right now, we're Nova Scotia locals, but who knows where the military will send us next. Check back all summer long to watch us explore the beautiful province of Nova Scotia. Everything looks like an old saloon here. Uh-oh. No ice cream for you today?